Hi, my friends. Today I have a new story just for you. Once upon a time, tucked away in a cozy corner of the night sky, there was a hidden bakery that only appeared when the world was fast asleep. It floated gently on a silver cloud, its windows glowing with a soft, inviting light. This was the Moonlight Bakery, and it was run by a kind and clever little raccoon named Toto. Now, Toto wasn't your ordinary raccoon. He had a heart as big as the moon, and a talent for baking magical treats that could chase away nightmares and bring sweet dreams to all who ate them. Using a secret recipe passed down from his grandmother, Toto mixed stardust for sparkle, moonberries for a dreamy glow, and a sprinkle of giggle powder to make sure every bite was filled with laughter. The result, pastries so delicious and enchanting that they melted in your mouth and made your dreams come true. Each night, as the stars twinkled above and the fireflies danced below, Toto would knead and roll, bake and decorate, his little paws working faster than you could say, midnight snack. He made crescent cookies that tasted like moonbeams, cupcakes topped with clouds, and jelly rolls so fluffy they seemed to float away. And with each treat he made, a warm feeling of joy and comfort spread through the bakery, reaching out to anyone who needed a little magic in their day. But Toto didn't keep these treats for himself. Oh no, he delivered them to all the animals in the forest, bringing smiles to sleepy eyes and happy sighs to tired hearts. There were owls with worries, rabbits with fears, even grumpy old trolls who just needed a little sweetness to make their day. Toto would leave a pastry at their doorstep, a little surprise to chase away their troubles and bring a bit of magic into their lives. One night, as Toto was mixing up a batch of sleepy-time muffins, a gentle breeze carried a new scent to his little nose. Something sweet, yet a little sad. He sniffed the air, his whiskers twitching, and followed the scent to a nearby tree. There, curled up in a little hollow, he found a girl. She had long flowing hair the color of moonlight and eyes as blue as the twilight sky. She was fast asleep, but her breaths were shallow and uneven, and a tear rolled down her cheek. Toto knew this girl. He'd seen her playing in the forest during the day. Her name was Mia, and she often came to the bakery with her parents to buy fresh bread. But tonight, she wasn't at home with her family. And as Toto watched over her, he realized that she was crying because she couldn't sleep. Without a moment's hesitation, Toto did what he did best. He baked. First, he made some moonberry juice to help her relax. Then he rolled out some crescent cookies, adding a little extra sparkle with his magic rolling pin. Finally, he decorated some cloud cupcakes with swirls of whipped cream and a single star on top. Then, with his treats ready, Toto climbed up the tree and peeked inside the hollow. "Hello," he whispered, hoping to wake her gently. But Mia only sighed and turned over, burying her face in her knees. Toto knew just how upset she was. He remembered a time when he himself couldn't sleep, missing his mother, and feeling a little scared. In that moment, he knew he had to do something to help. So Toto did the only thing he could think of. He offered her one of his crescent cookies, a special treat that tasted like moonbeams and made you feel a little braver with every bite. "Here," he said softly. "This will help." And as Mia took the cookie, her eyes fluttered open, revealing a bright, surprised look. "Toto," she whispered, her voice thick with sleep. "How are you here? And what are you doing?" Toto explained how he had seen her crying and wanted to help. "I made you these special cookies," he said, "to help you feel better." And as Mia looked at the little raccoon, a small smile touched her lips. "Thank you, Toto," she said. "That's very kind of you." And with that, she took a bite of the crescent cookie. The moment the sweet, buttery flavor hit her tongue, a wave of calm washed over her. It was like the cookie had melted away her worries and replaced them with a warm, fuzzy feeling. As the minutes went by, Mia ate more and more cookies, her eyes growing heavier with each bite. Soon she felt a delicious drowsiness taking over, a feeling that told her it was time for bed. With a grateful smile, Mia thanked Toto for his help and snuggled up in her blanket, ready to finally drift off to sleep. But before she closed her eyes, she asked, "Can I stay here and watch you bake, Toto? It looks so fun." And Toto, always happy to share his passion for baking, agreed. He invited Mia to join him in the Moonlight Bakery, where together they would mix joy into jelly rolls, roll out crescent cookies, and decorate giggle cakes. They worked side by side, their laughter echoing through the bakery, until they had made enough dream pastries to fill the forest with smiles. They started with a batch of sleepy time muffins, their soft golden glow promising sweet dreams and peaceful slumber. Then they moved on to the famous giggle cakes, fluffy white mounds topped with rainbow sprinkles that made everyone who ate them burst into giggles. Each pastry Toto and Mia made was infused with a special kind of magic. There were moonberry tarts that tasted like summer nights, star-shaped cookies that sparkled with cosmic dust, and cloud-shaped marshmallows that melted in your mouth and left you feeling weightless and free. As they worked, Toto shared his secrets with Mia, teaching her how to make each pastry perfect and how to sprinkle on just the right amount of magic. And as the first rays of sunlight began to peek over the horizon, they finished their masterpiece, a giant galaxy cake adorned with swirling stars and planets made of spun sugar. But before they could enjoy their creation, they had to deliver their dream pastries to the animals in need of a little magic. So Toto and Mia set off into the forest, their basket overflowing with goodies. They visited the wise old owl whose worries were turning his feathers gray, and he loved the giggle cake so much that he hooted with laughter for an entire hour. They brought moonberry tarts to the timid rabbit who couldn't sleep because of her fears, and the tart's calming glow helped her drift off to a peaceful slumber. And finally, they stopped by the grumpy troll's house, leaving a star-shaped cookie at his door. The cookie tasted so good that the troll forgot to be grumpy, and instead found himself smiling for the first time in years. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Toto and Mia returned to the bakery, their hearts full of warmth and their bellies full of giggles. The dream pastries had brought smiles to sleepy eyes and happy sighs to tired hearts. And as they watched the forest wake up to a brand new day, they knew that they had done something special. In a world where dreams were made of flour and sugar, and where a little raccoon and a sleepy-eyed girl could chase away nightmares with every sprinkle and star, they learned that the sweetest dreams were those that you shared with friends. The end. Do you want to hear another bedtime story? Please let us know in the comments section below. We love reading your comments, and we can't wait to hear what you think of this story. If you want to hear more bedtime stories, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss any new videos. And if you want more great stories sent directly to your inbox, sign up for our newsletter. You won't regret it. Sweet dreams, everyone. See you next time.